Hey, what's going down? This is your boy Cruna. I'm chilling right now with my boy Hugo right here on MVRemix. Y'all keep it live.
www.mvremix.com.
What's going down, Hugo?
How's it going, man?
I'm taking it easy, bruh.
Cool. Alright, so let's get right into this. Was singing something that came naturally, or were you taught?
Yeah, it's a God-given gift. I was born with it.
Okay, and how did you end up honing it?
I've been working at it since I knew I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. My brother and my cousins, they were always the best singers in the family. So I used to slick compete with them, you know, like if they did something, I would go practice real hard to try to do what they did, you know. So home of my skills, I gotta get that from my brother and my family.
Cool. How did the moniker Cruna arise?
Cruna arrived like it was. I studied the icons and the pioneers of the game, the Smokey Robinsons, the Marvin Gayes. You know, I studied their readings, their writings. You know what I'm saying, and the songs that they sing, and I kind of felt like it was the perfect thing. It was a perfect name for me. You know, because that's what I do. Cruna means singer.
Mm-hmm.
So it fit me so well that it had to be.
Cool. What's your first memory of soul?
My first memory of it?
Yeah.
Wow. I bring it up all the time. I think I was like maybe 9, 10 years old, standing up in church, singing. I could really feel what other people was. I could really, you know, that their body language, the screaming and the hallelujahs and things of the sort that I was receiving from singing the gospel music. I could tell that I was touching other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's when I first really felt that I could do something with this.
Cool. And who was it that first influenced you? Which sort of artists really helped you get into it?
My dad.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
My dad, Julius Mitchell. He's the greatest man in the world to me. He's my hero. And a great singer also.
Perfect. Was there ever one album that you listened to above all others growing up?
Yeah. Growing up, I listened to BBD more than anybody. Belle Biv DeVoe.
Cool. So tell me about Hustla'z Love Story.
A hustler's love story. We all know what a hustler is. Somebody that's gonna get up, get out, do something to make sure business is handled. Self business and home business. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the financial and making sure that the loved one that they have is comfortable. And also the love story part of it is the love that you have for self and the love that you have for the person that you're with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the love story part of it. I'm just giving you my perspective and my personal experiences on this album.
Cool. Can you tell me about guests or producers you've been working with on the project?
I didn't actually get any features from any other singers or rappers.
Oh, okay.
The album is 100% me, all singing. I didn't use any big fish that you could call producers to get on this album because I wanted people to see and hear my talent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I kind of feel good by knowing that I'm coming in the game standing on my own 2 feet instead of being by everybody saying that I've come in the game on somebody else's coattail.
Cool. If you had to compare it to a certain clothing label or luxury car, what would you choose and why?
Clothing. If I were to put my music with clothing,
Mm-hmm.
I would have to put it up there with Prada or Louis Vuitton because it's been there a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But the legend still goes by new attitude and new look. And if I was to have to go with a car, to say Cadillac or or Lincoln, because these cars are they're built to last. They're there, and the style and the grace that they have on the road is what I put into my music.
Cool, cool. Now, during your incarceration, when did your epiphany come through, and what made you choose to pursue music?
2 years before I was released, my business partner and CEO, Cross Tracks Entertainment, Jazz, Jazz, he gave me some eye contact out like no other. He says, man, look, we're not gonna get in no more trouble.
Mhm.
You know, when we get out of here, we're gonna take this to the top. And not being where we were at, we were in prison, and this man looked at me in my eyes and said that we're gonna go to the top. From the bottom of the barrel
Mhm.
was amazing for me. You know, and that was it. And the rest is history.
Cool, cool. What made you decide to sign to Warner as opposed to Def Jam South or Nelly's label?
Warner Brothers wanted Cruna's vision too.
Mm-hmm.
Was just wanted Cruna and them put him out as the artist they want him to be. Warner Brothers sees Cross Tracks
Perfect.
view
Yeah.
on the music industry. We want to put out the music that the whole world can really sing.
Mm-hmm.
We want to talk about issues that need to be talked about. We want to tell you, not just I love you. We want to tell you why we love you, or why we don't love you, or whatever the case may be. We want to give you the real fact on it.
Definitely. Now, originally I've read that there was an underground release of the Hustla'z Love Story. How does that differ from the version that will be released?
Different songs and growth, because I never stopped doing what I was doing. We put the first album. We sold the first one out of our trunks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like whoever's hand, and we were like just pitching them out there. Some were given away, and we sold. You know, but we hit the South real hard, and fortunately, it ended up in the right hands.
Perfect. How would you compare the R&B today with that of yesteryear?
The attitude and the passion that the yesteryear had is not here today, except for artists like John Legend, Fantasia, like Jennings and myself. You know, we're the artists that's keeping that soul alive that the pioneers laid out for us.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I've read that you spent a nice amount of time with Scarface. Do you have any fond memories of the time you've spent with him thus far?
Say it again.
The time you spent with Scarface. Do you have any fond memories so far?
Oh yeah, man. Uncle Face is like really an uncle to guys in the industry. You know, he teaches you a lot. You know, though the business between me and him didn't pan out, he's still like an uncle to me. You know, he never gives you any bad advice on anything that you do in the game. The same for Nelly. Though that didn't pan out for me and him, he was still a friend, and I can honestly call Nelly a friend because he did what he said he was going to do.
Cool, cool. Now, have you seen the movie Fight Club?
Yeah.
Well, I've got a question I always ask in interviews, which is kind of a joke question. A la Fight Club, if you could fight any celebrity, who would you fight? And I've had answers from Gary Coleman, to Star Jones, Morgan Freeman. So if Cruna could fight any celebrity as a joke, who would you fight?
If I could fight anybody,
Mm-hmm. Like
if I could fight anybody.
Yeah, like which celebrities annoy you?
Oh, wow. Wow, that really, really annoyed me.
Yeah.
What's his name? Bobcat Goldthwait.
And why would you fight him?
Because of his that really annoys me.
Would you win? That's the question.
Would I win?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never underestimated a man before. When I did, I got my ass kicked. So.
Yeah, I know the situation there.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the way the U.S. government has dealt with Hurricane Katrina?
Uh, um, I don't have a solution to what could be done,
Mm-hmm.
but I know there's something better that we could do.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I kind of feel like the government can the president can sit right there in his Oval Office, look at a TV screen, and tell you how many people are in a building in Iraq.
Yeah.
But he can't vacate tens of thousands of people from New Orleans. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Aside from the album, what else have you been working on? Have you been doing any guest appearances or compilations or things of that nature?
I had two different songs in two different movies. Last year, the movie Cookout.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote the opening song for the movie Cookout. I have a Hustler's Love Story. The song that was that's the title song of the album was in Never Die Alone, the only original song written for that soundtrack.
Nice.
I had that. I have Sharissa's second single. R. Kelly has her first, the Being in Love with a Thug joint.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is I Got Love, which is being played right now on all urban radio.
Cool, cool. Do you have any last words to your fans or potential fans that are going to be reading or hearing this?
Let them know that I'm here to bring good music all the time, every time you hear me. And what they hear on CD is what they're going to hear live.